Have you ever woken up with a jolt, heart racing? Not from a nightmare, but just this feeling that something huge is about to happen.
Oh, yeah. Or that feeling of time doing weird things.
Exactly, speeding up, slowing down all at once. Well, according to the material we're looking at today, you might not be imagining it. This deep dive suggests we're in this period where cosmic cycles that usually take ages, millennia even, are now getting compressed, like into months, weeks, or even days.
Which is pretty intense if you think about it.
Totally. So our mission today is to dive into these, well, pretty extraordinary claims from our source about a mass ascension event and this huge acceleration.
We want to understand what the material is suggesting it all means for you right now.
Exactly.
And for this deep dive, our main source is, it's a fascinating YouTube transcript from Chosen Chronicles.
Chosen Chronicles, right.
And it features this entity identified as Saraphene, who claims to be an emissary from the Galactic Federation of Light. And Saraphene delivers what the source calls a message of profound importance, all about humanity's ascension journey.
Right. So we're going to unpack Saraphene's message, this urgent message. Look at what this acceleration might mean and explore the guidance offered, how to navigate these times.
And there's some pretty striking claims in there.
Right.
About inner power, connection to a galactic family.
Definitely. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's unpack this.
Sounds good.
So Saraphene starts with this really powerful statement saying, it is later than you think in your world.
Wow, okay. That sounds alarming.
Well, yeah, but the source quickly says it's not meant to frighten you.
Ah.
It's more like, so the analogy used is a woman in labor. She just knows the baby is coming now, not tomorrow.
Okay, a sense of immediacy then, not fear.
Exactly. And the material describes our world as being on the brink of a great upheaval, like a volcano about to erupt with transformative force. It's quite an image, isn't it? It really is. A powerful metaphor for the state of things. And Saraphene apparently points out where humanity's focus is, or maybe where it's misplaced right now.
Oh yeah, what do they say?
Well, the source observes that millions of souls are placing their last desperate faith in external things.
External things? Like what?
Like governments, which the source says are already dissolving, or pills, technologies, even looking to other people to save them.
Relying on the outside.
Yeah. Saraphene views it as grasping at shadows while the real light grows brighter within. So it's really a critique of looking for external fixes.
Right, versus an inner shift. And building on that, Saraphene introduces what the source calls a central spiritual law. And it's pretty stark.
Okay.
Those who live by the ways of the material life shall perish by the ways of the material life.
Whoa. That's intense.
It is, and the example used is the atomic bomb, suggesting that when humanity created and used that kind of destructive power, we weren't just demonstrating it, we were kind of inviting the possibility of perishing by that same principle. Like what you put out comes back.
Sort of. The source even claims if you were to wipe out all your enemies using material means, you'd basically just seal your own doom by that same law. Okay,
that is definitely thought-provoking. So what's the alternative then?
Well, that's Saraphene's counter-argument. The source asserts that real life, security, abundance, they don't actually come from food or money or outer circumstances.
Not from the material stuff.
Right. They come from your consciousness of source.
Consciousness of source.
Yeah. Emphasizing that the word of source realized in your consciousness is the essence of your life.
So it's an internal state generating your reality.
Exactly. And the transcript stresses this is the most practical truth you'll ever encounter, and that the world, must come to believe these truths.
Practical truth. Interesting framing. Usually people think of practical as material.
I know. And Saraphene really drives it home with this quote. The world is changed, not by your opinion, but by your example.
Ah, so it's about embodiment, living it, not just thinking it.
Precisely. Shifting from just belief to actually living these principles.
Okay, makes sense.
So moving on, the source also claims many of us are being influenced by shifting energies that change daily.
Daily? Wow.
Yeah. And this, Saraphene suggests, can make you feel off balance emotionally or mentally for no apparent reason.
I think a lot of people can relate to that feeling, like, why do I feel weird today?
Totally. And the mind, the source says, it tends to hunt for explanations, right? Trying to connect dots that aren't actually connected. The analogy is like putting a second pair of glasses over the first and wondering why everything looks blurrier.
That's a good one. So you're trying to fix something with the wrong tool.
Exactly.
So how do we navigate that? Does Saraphene offer anything?
Yes, actually. A practical tool. To pause and observe the energy of the moment.
Pause and observe, okay.
The steps are like, notice the tension, the racing thoughts. Then takes slow, deep breaths. Remind yourself it's just energy flowing through.
Right, just energy.
Then accept the moment as it is. And from that place, ask, what small thing could bring some comfort or peace right now?
Okay, so it's not about fighting the feeling, but observing and accepting it first. How's that different from just, say, standard stress reduction?
That's a great question. I think the emphasis here is less on calming down immediately and more on consciously observing and accepting the energy itself, rather than trying to just change or suppress it, seeing it as energy.
Ah, okay. A subtle but important distinction, observing the wave rather than just trying to stop it.
Exactly. And it's not just external energies either. Saraphene also says our emotions are becoming incredibly sensitive and amplified right now.
Amplify. Yeah, that resonates too. Things feel bigger somehow.
Right. And the source says many of us might feel this urge to just escape the harsh reality, to retreat within.
Like wanting to pull the covers over your head.
Totally. But the material says this isn't weakness. It's actually the energies, specifically a Piscian influence, encouraging that inward dive.
Piscian influence, often linked to intuition, empathy, right? The inner world.
Exactly. Saraphene suggests that's where the real peace and clarity are found now, inward.
Okay. But this expanded empathy, it comes with challenges, doesn't it? The source mentions difficulty telling your feelings from others.
Yes, that's a huge point. Not knowing if what you're feeling is actually yours or if you're picking it up from the collective consciousness.
Which Saraphene describes as a vast ocean of thought and emotion.
Yeah, like being suddenly hit by waves of sadness or anxiety from nowhere, even if you felt fine a minute ago.
That can be incredibly confusing. So is there guidance on how to sort that out?
There is. A really crucial practice Saraphene offers daily. Check in with your heart. Just ask yourself, is this feeling truly mine? Or am I picking up something from around me?
Simple, but potentially powerful.
Right. The source really emphasizes it, saying this simple practice will save you from drowning in the collective emotional ocean.
Wow. Okay. So discernment is key. And to support that, Saraphene also advises creating a sacred space, right?
Yes. A space for retreat and reconnection. Could be anywhere, really. A quiet corner, nature.
Or just through practices like meditation, breathing, journaling.
Exactly. Or even just silence. The point is to allow yourself to soak in the presence of your own soul.
Because, as the source puts it, you have a sanctuary inside that no external chaos can touch.
Yeah, that's really comforting, isn't it?
It is. An inner refuge.
Okay, so shifting gears a bit, beyond our waking life, Saraphene makes this really intriguing claim.
Oh, yeah.
According to the source, every night while your body sleeps, your soul actually joins up with Saraphene and other beings of light.
Beings of light, including members of your star family.
Yes, and the purpose, they say, is to help clear the remaining dark forces and assist in this ascension.
So we're working even when we're asleep.
Apparently, Saraphene emphasizes these spiritual meetings are very real, even if you don't consciously remember them when you wake up.
That's fascinating. It suggests a much deeper level of involvement than we might realize. And it broadens the scope too, doesn't it? The source says this work isn't just for Earth.
Right. It ripples out through the entire solar system and galaxy.
Saraphene says as Earth ascends, many worlds are uplifted.
So it implies this much larger cosmic dance. Earth's transformation affects things way beyond our planet.
A galactic scale event centered here for now.
And Saraphene really elevates the listener's role in all this, designating you, the listener, as the pioneers, the brave forerunners of a galactic ascension.
Pioneers.
Yeah, like you came forward first to pave the way. The source even uses an analogy, like John the Baptist preparing the way.
Preparing for what in this context?
For the return of Christ consciousness on a mass scale. And just to be clear, the source seems to use Christ consciousness to mean like a universal state of love, unity, enlightenment, not tied to one religion.
Okay, a state of being.
Right. And listeners are described as a continuation of that same divine consciousness.
Wow, that's quite a designation. So this mission we're on, it's not the end.
No, not according to Saraphene. It's not the end of the movie or anything. It's just the ending of one act.
leading to new beginnings and new levels of evolution.
Exactly. It's framed as the culmination of this grand mission that so many of you volunteered for eons ago.
Volunteered eons ago implies past lives, deep soul history involved.
It really does. Looking ahead to this new beginning, Saraphene paints this picture where all people will remember they are one people.
One people, meaning?
Races, religions, borders, all those divisions. The source claims they'll dissolve. Humanity united as a single family, united in love.
That's a beautiful vision. And this unity on Earth, it's followed by something else, right? A reunion?
Yes, a joyful reunion with families from the stars.
Star families.
Yeah. Saraphene says human beings aren't confined to Earth,
Yeah.
and that the human story is already spread throughout the galaxy and beyond.
So we're part of a much larger cosmic community.
That's the idea. The source also brings up the solar flash.
Ah, yes, the solar flash. What's the connection there?
Saraphene claims it will happen when humanity's collective vibration reaches the required threshold.
So it's tied to our collective state of being.
Exactly. And the material emphasizes your active role, saying you're co-creating this plan with every loving thought and action.
Co-creating, not just waiting for it.
Right. And that you've already shifted onto a new positive timeline.
Okay. So how do we prepare? What's the first step?
According to Saraphene, it's about activating the Creator's divine qualities within yourself.
Divine qualities, like what?
Compassion, perfect peace, fearless love, the power to heal. Qualities, the source says, are already inside you, like seeds waiting to sprout.
Activating what's already inherent. Okay.
And to help with that, Saraphene talks about rapid frequency acceleration.
Rapid frequency acceleration sounds intense.
It does, but the idea is that the best cleansing comes from living in alignment with the Creator's flow.
Letting that river of divine energy wash away fear, doubt, pain.
Exactly. Carrying in new light and strength instead.
Is there a specific way to initiate that alignment?
Yes, the source gives a powerful morning intention. Want me to read it?
Please.
Okay. I am deeply grounded in my essence, my truth, and Mother Earth. I experience inner balance, inner peace, and strong connection with my true self. I am divinely connected to my essence, my truth, and the Creator. I easily comprehend, integrate, and express the divine flow moving through me.
That covers a lot. Grounding, connection, flow.
Yeah, it's quite comprehensive. And then Saraphene shares some specific practices described as technologies of consciousness from the higher realms.
Technologies of consciousness, like tools.
Exactly. First is the crystal breathing cleanse, attributed to Archangel Metatron.
Okay.
You imagine a light-filled crystal in your right palm, divine source, and a dark one in your left for negativity.
Right and left palms. Okay.
You breathe in light from the right to your heart, then breathe out stress from your heart into the dark crystal in your left.
In light, out darkness.
Yeah. After a few breaths, you bring your palms together. Imagine the light dissolving the darkness and absorb that unified light into your heart.
Interesting visualization. What else?
Then there's the flower shower.
Flower shower. Sounds nice.
It does. You envision this pillar of soft, multicolored light around you, full of flower essences. And you imagine this flower energy washing over you, cleansing negativity, leaving you feeling uplifted, maybe even smelling a subtle fragrance.
It's like an energetic shower. Okay.
And finally, the liquid light balm.
Liquid light balm.
Here, you call on a loving guide or angel. Imagine luminous liquid light in your palms. And then you gently place your hands on any area of physical pain or emotional hurt, imagining the light flowing in like a soothing balm, dissolving blockages.
So direct application of healing light energy. These are quite tangible practices.
They are presented as conscious techniques for when things feel overwhelming.
Good to have tools.
Definitely.
Right.
Now, as Earth's vibration supposedly rises, Saraphene claims some interesting things will return. Wonders you thought lost.
Wonders. Like what?
Animals that disappeared because of lower vibrations. And even mythical beings.
Yeah.
Like winged dragons.
Winged dragons. Seriously.
That's what the source says. Returning as partners in light. And dolphins from Sirius are mentioned as longtime friends, already here.
Okay, dragons. That's definitely out there. But the dolphin connection is interesting.
It is. And this sets the stage for that open reunion with Star Family the source talks about.
Right, the Syrians were mentioned.
Yes. Saraphene describes their own people, Syrians, as having skin that glows with iridescent colors like a pearl in the sun.
Wow.
But importantly, faces, eyes, hearts, very much like yours.
Humanoid then, but different. And they have an affinity for water. And knowledge to share.
That's what the source highlights, yeah. Knowledge they'll joyfully share.
Joyfully. That's a nice touch.
Then Saraphene states something significant. The preparation phase is ending. And the implementation phase is beginning. The quickening is compared to a dancer finally surrendering to the music.
Surrendering to the flow.
Okay, and here's a profound bit.
Yeah.
Those solar flashes people anticipate, they aren't just external, according to the source. They're coming from the suns within each of you.
Suns within us, our inner light.
Seems like it. This inner illumination is what will trigger the external events through resonance. That's the claim.
Inner triggering outer resonance. Okay, that shifts the perspective.
Really does.
And there's also a key insight about not needing to be perfect, right?
Oh, absolutely crucial. Saraphene says, you don't have to be perfect to participate.
That must be a relief for many.
Totally. Your imperfections, your struggles, your human messiness. The source says these aren't obstacles. They're part of it.
Part of the transformation itself.
Exactly. It's about transforming humanity from within through every choice for love, forgiveness, trusting your inner knowing.
Choosing love amidst the messiness.
Yeah. And as things accelerate, Saraphene suggests we'll see more attempts to maintain control through fear.
The old way is clinging on.
Pretty much. Yeah. The source calls it the old paradigm doing what it knows, but then adds, you've graduated from that game.
Graduated. Moved beyond it.
And offers this really powerful reframe for fear itself. Fear is just love in disguise crying out for acknowledgement.
Love in disguise. Wow. So how does that change how we deal with challenges then?
Well, by seeing through fear's costume, as the source puts it, recognizing the love underneath.
You stop fighting it.
Exactly. You stop fighting darkness and start illuminating it. Because an illuminated darkness isn't dark anymore. It's just more light waiting to remember itself.
Illuminating, not fighting. That's a huge shift. So our inner work isn't about fixing flaws.
No, it's about remembering. The source calls these acts of inner work cosmic rebellion against unconsciousness.
Cosmic rebellion, I like that. Even small inner shifts have a larger purpose.
That's the implication. And another profound claim about power.
Go on.
Real power doesn't come from controlling external circumstances. It comes from knowing that you are the circumstances. You are the reality that life moves through.
Whoa, you are the circumstances, not just in them.
Right. And grasping that, the source suggests, lets you become the still point at the center of the storm.
The eye of the hurricane. Okay, that's deep.
It is. Now, shifting to the physical side, Saraphene mentions Earth's magnetic grid.
What about it?
It's weakening, described as opening like a cosmic egg.
Opening, allowing what?
New light in, and facilitating rapid psychic abilities coming online.
Ah, so the weakening grid makes us more receptive.
Actually, more than
sensitive.
That seems to be the idea. Connecting cosmic changes to physical shifts and psychic openings.
Fascinating link.
And along with these changes, the source lists potential symptoms of upgrade you might experience.
Symptoms? Okay, like what?
Things like electrical surges in the body, sudden heat flashes, especially at night.
Heat flashes.
Pressure in your head, particularly crown and third eye area, and ringing in your ears.
Tinnitus, head pressure. Lots of people report those.
Right, and the explanation given is that the body's being rewired to handle higher frequencies of light.
Rewired, like an electrical upgrade.
Yeah, which leads to this crucial need for rest, even if it feels elusive sometimes.
Rest is key during upgrades, makes sense.
Ultimately, Saraphene says our linear experience of consciousness is breaking down.
Breaking down to make way for
multi-dimensional awareness.
Ah, beyond linear time and space perception.
Exactly, and these cosmic waves coming in. The source says they'll amplify whatever consciousness they encounter.
Amplify. So if you're in fear, it amplifies fear. If you're in love,
it amplifies love, which is why the material concludes your inner state matters more than any external action.
Because you are the tuning forks.
Yes, determining the frequency of the transformation.
That really puts the focus back inside, doesn't it?
Completely. So circling back to that feeling we started with, that acceleration time weirdness.
Yeah.
Saraphene explains it as your soul recognizing the moment when everything you've prepared for across lifetimes culminates.
The culmination, wow.
You, the listener, are described as those seeds, the light workers, the warriors who fought with love.
Warriors who fought with love. Interesting phrasing.
Isn't it?
And the reason for being here now, Saraphene says it's because we're the specialists.
Yes, that you've done this before, not on Earth, but on other worlds that went through their own ascension.
We've done this before, so we have experience.
Apparently. The source claims you carry within your soul's memory the successful completion of similar missions.
Soul memory. Like subconscious knowing.
Could be. Saraphene gives examples of these memories surfacing, like dreams of purple skies and crystal cities, memories of telepathic communication being normal, or visions of technologies that work with consciousness, not against it.
So those strange dreams or flashes might actually be memories.
That's the suggestion. Not fantasies, but soul memories surfacing as Earth nears a similar point.
Okay, but Earth's ascension is unique, right? Saraphene emphasizes that.
Absolutely. The source states, never before has a planet attempted to ascend while maintaining such density, such diversity, such polarity.
So other worlds unified first, then ascended.
That's the idea presented. Earth, they say, is different. We're ascending through the chaos, transforming the polarity into complementary forces rather than opposing ones.
Transforming polarity into complementary forces. What does that actually mean?
Good question. I think it suggests moving beyond seeing differences as conflicts, seeing them instead as parts of a whole. Black and white becoming shades of gray, or maybe even colors that work together. Moving beyond duality itself.
Integrating the opposites rather than eliminating one. That makes sense. And that's why this mission is so valued throughout the galaxy, because it's never been done quite this way.
Exactly. It's pioneering stuff.
Which requires a different kind of strength.
Yes. Saraphene says, not the strength of overcoming, but the strength of allowing. Not the strength of resistance, but the strength of flow.
Allowing and flow, not fighting.
Okay, it's about being both fully human and fully divine simultaneously. Something the source claims has never been sustained at this level before.
Fully human, fully divine, holding both. That's a tall order.
It is, and this leads to that specific tool mentioned by Chosen Chronicles, the Destiny Engine.
Right, the Destiny Engine. What's the claim there?
Well, the source describes it as a reality management suite, using military-grade artificial intelligence.
Military-grade AI. In this spiritual context, that sounds jarring.
It does, doesn't it? But the source presents it as generating the most powerful personalized brain reprogramming sequences ever created, aimed specifically at helping with this unique path.
Reprogramming for allowing and flow.
Exactly. The claimed purpose is to be calibrated specifically to help you develop the strength of allowing rather than overcoming, and the strength of flow rather than resistance.
So programming you for this specific type of ascension Earth is undergoing.
Pretty much. For anchoring heaven on Earth without leaving Earth behind.
Yeah.
And the source makes this explicit claim that this is the same forbidden technology shadow elites have been hoarding, now declassified for pioneers.
Wow. Okay, that's a very bold claim. Forbidden tech, shadow elites.
This certainly is. Presented right there in the material.
Lots to process there.
Definitely. So, wrapping up this deep dive, we've really explored Saraphene's message, as presented by Chosen Chronicles. This perspective where our inner shifts are tied to huge cosmic changes, galactic reunions.
We've looked at that urgent call to awareness, the tools for handling the energy shifts.
And this really profound idea of our role as cosmic pioneers, specialists even.
Yeah, and that core idea seems to be that the acceleration you feel isn't something happening to you, it's something happening through you.
Right. You're both the birthing mother and the child being born, the volcano and the creative fire, the question and the answer.
It puts the agency firmly back with the individual within the collective.
It does. So here's a final thought for you, the listener, based on all this.
Yeah.
If we take the source's claim seriously for a moment, if we are indeed these specialists who've done this before, who've midwifed planets through ascension, and we carry those successful memories deep inside, how might recognizing that deep, ancient knowing, how might that change the way you approach the challenges and the opportunities in your life right now?